Thank you for visiting the Combs Waterkotte website and our Unlawful Use of a Weapon Lawyers in Missouri website page. Regardless of the crime, we believe everyone is entitled to the best possible legal defense in the state of Missouri. We have created this audio version of our website page to help you better understand our services and protect your future, freedom, and reputation. If you have been charged with unlawful use of a weapon in the state of Missouri, we can help. Don't face the state and court system alone during your unlawful use of a weapon charge. Contact one of our Missouri Unlawful Use of a Weapon defense lawyers today at 314-900. Help to protect your rights and future. Combs Waterkotte is committed to handling all unlawful use of a weapon defense cases with confidential care and understanding. We are not here to judge you. We believe that everyone in Missouri, regardless of the crime they have been charged with, deserves an aggressive legal defense and to have their legal rights protected. With that being said, let's discuss hiring our Unlawful Use of a Weapon defense lawyers in Missouri and setting up a free consultation with our attorneys. Unlawful Use of a Weapon Lawyer in Missouri. If you have been charged with the unlawful use of a weapon in St. Louis or elsewhere in Missouri, it is crucial to contact a reputable criminal defense lawyer right away. Combs Waterkotte has the knowledge and experience necessary to defend you against weapon charges and minimize the impact they have on your life. Missouri law prohibits many uses of various weapons, even if you're otherwise authorized to possess and carry them. Violating these prohibitions can result in a felony conviction and prison time. Combs Waterkotte has represented countless clients facing criminal charges, including unlawful use of a weapon. Our veteran St. Louis criminal defense attorneys will formulate a tailored defense and work tirelessly to achieve a positive outcome in your case. Call a Combs Waterkotte Unlawful Use of a Weapon defense lawyer today at 314-900-HELP or contact us online for a free confidential consultation. What is an unlawful use of a weapon charge in St. Louis? Unlawful use of a weapon charges make certain uses of a weapon illegal, even if you can legally buy, own, and use the weapon in question. These prohibitions are preventive in nature. For example, most people would agree that shooting at a house is dangerous, even if the shooter thinks the home is unoccupied. The Unlawful Use of a Weapon Statute in Missouri. The Missouri Revised Statutes include several gun control laws. The state's Unlawful Use of a Weapon statute includes 11 subsections that outline the following weapons offenses. Carrying a concealed weapon in a restricted location. This includes concealed firearms, knives, blackjacks, and other lethal weapons in restricted locations like courthouses, jails, government buildings, bars, airports, stadiums, hospitals, and more, including private property and religious institutions at the discretion of the owner or manager. Setting a spring gun in St. Louis, Missouri, illegal regardless of whether it's aimed at trespassers or wildlife. Shooting a firearm into a building or vehicle. Unlawful to fire into homes, vehicles, trains, boats, or aircraft, occupied or not. Exhibiting a lethal weapon in St. Louis. Prohibits angry or threatening displays of weapons capable of lethal use. Carrying a lethal projectile weapon while intoxicated. Unlawful if the weapon is handled negligently or discharged while intoxicated, except in cases of self-defense. Discharging a firearm. Near certain occupied buildings in St. Louis, Missouri includes schools, courthouses, or churches within 100 yards. Shooting along or across a public highway. Illegal regardless of traffic presence. Shooting into an outbuilding in St. Louis. Includes garages, sheds, and any non-attached buildings. Carrying a weapon in certain locations. Applies to concealed or unconcealed firearms in schools, churches, government buildings, and election precincts on Election Day. Shooting a firearm at certain targets in St. Louis, Missouri. Prohibited to shoot at people, vehicles, or habitable buildings. Includes shooting from a vehicle. Carrying a firearm in a school zone. Includes buses, schools, and school activities. Possessing a firearm and controlled substances in St. Louis. Illegal to simultaneously possess firearms and felony quantities of drugs like fentanyl or marijuana over 35 grams. Related weapons control statutes. Related weapons control statutes. Blair's Law. Prohibits reckless gunfire within or into city limits, following the tragic death of Blair Shanahan Lane in 2011. Unlawful possession of a firearm. Prohibits felons, fugitives, intoxicated individuals, and those declared mentally incompetent from firearm possession, including constructive possession. Defenses against unlawful use of a weapon, charges in St. Louis. Defenses against unlawful use of a weapon charges in St. Louis. Potential legal defenses include exception to the statute. Includes peace officers, military personnel, licensed individuals, school protection officers, and students in certified school programs. Self-defense. Applies to several types of unlawful use charges. Must show a reasonable belief that force was needed to defend yourself or another against unlawful force. Possible punishments for an unlawful use of a weapon conviction in Missouri. Possible punishments for an unlawful use of a weapon conviction in Missouri. Violations: setting spring gun, shooting into vehicle, house, threatening display, firearm plus felony drugs, carrying in restricted areas, shooting near schools or highways, firearm while intoxicated or at schools, unloaded, loaded, shooting from vehicle or at person, building. Punishment level: Class E felony, Class B misdemeanor, Class A misdemeanor, unloaded, Class E felony, loaded, Class B felony, no injury, Class A felony, injury, death. How a Combs Waterkotte Street, Louis, Missouri, unlawful use of a weapon lawyer can help. When you're facing weapons charges in Missouri, every move matters. The attorneys at Combs Waterkotte will investigate the circumstances of your arrest, assess possible statutory exceptions or defenses like self-defense, and build a strategy designed to reduce or eliminate the charges. We're known for aggressive advocacy, smart legal tactics, and real results in high-stakes criminal cases. What can happen if you fail to hire a defense attorney for your unlawful use of a weapon charges in St. Louis, Missouri? You may be charged with a felony that affects your gun rights and future employment. Prosecutors may push for the harshest penalties with no room for negotiation. You may miss legal defenses that could have led to dismissal or acquittal. You risk jail time and a permanent criminal record. The laws are complex and constantly evolving. Mistakes can cost you dearly. Police or witnesses may misinterpret your behavior or intentions. An experienced lawyer can negotiate for reduced charges or alternative sentencing. Combs Waterkotte can protect your freedom and fight for your best interests. Why choose Combs? Waterkotte to defend you against unlawful use of a weapon. Charges in St. Louis. Our St. Louis criminal defense attorneys bring over 50 years of combined experience, including work as former prosecutors. We use our knowledge of Missouri's criminal system and our extensive resources to deliver strategic, aggressive defense for our clients. How we can defend you in your unlawful use of a weapon case. In St. Louis, Missouri. We begin by listening to your side. Many cases rely on circumstantial evidence, and our team thoroughly investigates, gathers facts, challenges assumptions, and negotiates with prosecutors. If needed, we'll present your strongest case at trial. Contact our firm to talk to a St. Louis, Missouri unlawful use of a weapon lawyer. An unlawful use of a weapon conviction can threaten your rights, freedom, and future. Contact Combs, Waterkotte online, or call 314-900. Help today to start building your defense.